Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about, I'm really embarrassed to even talk about this, honestly, because hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Adrian. I make a lot of videos about fashion, lifestyle, college, travel, all of the above, anything and everything, but I'm glad that you stumbled upon my channel, and today's video is going to be a really fun one because it is something that I think is just fun to talk about and something I do like almost every day. So today I'm going to be talking about how to pose for photos for Instagram, how I pose for my blog photos, all of those things, because I feel like people ask a lot of questions about that, and also it's just something like that I feel like I know because I've done it so much, so I want to share it with you guys. If you want to see all of my poses in action, you can follow me on Instagram at @_of_class, and you can also go to my blog and all of my pictures are on there, and then like YouTube thumbnails, everything really. My pictures are like all over the place. So if you want to see all of this in action, go there. But I'm going to put some pictures like on the screen for you when I'm talking about certain things and certain poses so you can visualize it. And I hope this is helpful. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first pose that I'm going to talk about is something that I feel like a lot of bloggers and YouTubers and Instagrammers, I guess, have been doing lately, which is just like putting hands in your pockets and kind of posing with that. I feel like if you have pockets like on your jean skirt or your jeans, it kind of just like shows off your bottoms really well, and it's just kind of something like unique but casual, and it doesn't look like awkward. I know that a lot of poses look really forced, and honestly I just hate that. Like, I'd rather just do something natural, and like putting my hands in my pockets like is more natural than, you know, striking a crazy pose. So I do like that pose. Basically, you can do this in any case scenario. If you're like with your friend on one side of you and you're putting your hand in your pocket on the other side, or it's just a photo of you and you're like, I have no idea how to stand, what do I do with my hands? Put them in your pockets, I guess. So I think that is really cute, and I really like that pose. So I feel like it's a good go-to to make you look like you know what you're doing, even if you don't. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about, I'm really embarrassed to even talk about this, honestly, because I do this so much. It's become natural, it's become a part of me. I'm so embarrassed, but I'm going to like flash a bunch of these photos on the screen. You're probably going to be like, why do you take the same photo every time you take photos? But I just really like this pose. So this pose is kind of me with one hand on my hip and the other hand hanging down by my side, and I'm just kind of standing sideways. I feel like this pose is super flattering, and it also like will show off if you have a funky sleeve, or if you have an outfit that you just really want to like show the entire thing off. This is like a super good way to do that because you're really showing off your top. So like the last one I talked about, showing off your bottoms and I guess your top too, this really shows off your top. So like if you are a fashion blogger or if you like to take fashion photos, this is like a good thing to think about, because like obviously you want to be like showing off the part of your outfit that you're trying to like tell people about, that you're explaining, that you want to draw focus to. So the next pose that I like to do that I see, oh my god, the biggest spider I've ever seen is on my wall right now, and I'm so scared. What do? It just continues on the wall like this. I'm just gonna record the video, and then it starts going down. I'm just going to scream at the top of my lungs, which now it's doing that, so I'm really scared. The next pose that I see a lot of people doing is putting like one leg in front when you're standing, and I think that this is super flattering too. Like, totally shows off your figure, and it also shows off your outfit really well. Like, I know like if I'm wearing like a cute statement outfit that I want to like show off, like I think I did this, the picture I'm in show, I'm wearing like gingham pants, and it looked really cool in that because like it was something like bright and bold, and like the pose kind of like came with that vibe, went with that vibe. I don't know how to like describe that, but yeah, so I think it's important if you're like showing off clothes, especially if you're a blogger, to kind of pose the way the clothes are presented on you. So like the vibe that your clothing is, like you should be posing that same way, because otherwise it's like confusing. If you're like wearing a super grungy outfit and you're like smiling like you're wearing Lily Pulitzer, that's like super, I mean, you can do it. Another pose that I really like is posing on stairs. I really like posing on stairs because I feel like it makes me like my legs look long. This is a good pose for shoes, if you have shoes to show off, because I know that sometimes it's like awkward to shoot shoes and you don't just want to like shoot them straight on like if you walking, because like you don't really get like a good look into the shoe that way. I think stairs are awesome and makes you, it's like a power pose. It makes you look like such a boss. And I think that it's really cool. And the picture that I'm going to show you guys, I'm holding like a cup of coffee. You can do like a lot with this. I think you can do it standing up, sitting down, lots of different ways. So I think this is cool. Just like neighborhood stairs or even stairs in your house, like all things like that. But stairs are cool for photos, and you can really like play around with them and stuff. The next thing that I do a ton, and I got this from Danielle Carolyn, who's like my favorite YouTuber and Instagrammer and influencer literally ever, is putting your coat like off your shoulders. So I think that this is it's so flattering. Like you getting your top and your coat in the picture, you kind of look like it's really casual. You kind of look like you like know how to style yourself, even if you don't, like, you know, like fake it till you make it. But yeah, I love this pose because I think that it's just really cool and really unique. And instead of just like a straight on photo, if you want just like, oh, I just want a picture of me smiling or something like that, then you can take that picture but make it like a little bit more fun with the coat off the shoulder. I also think it's just like trendy looking, so if that's the vibe you're going for, this is a good shot for you. Okay, next idea is doing poses in your car. I like the like pose in your car idea because I think that one, it's trendy, and two, it's kind of hard to pull off. So if you do pull it off, it looks like literally so good. You just have to sit and like take some time to really do it and like put time into like finding a pose that isn't awkward and things like that. Pinterest is such a great place to look for poses you can do in the car. You can do like poses coming out of the car. You can do poses from the driver's seat to the passenger seat. You can do like so many different things with cars, and so I think that that's like really cool and a really cool thing to take advantage of. The last pose I'm going to talk to you guys about today is a pose where you're playing with your hair. So you can kind of like look down and play with your hair. I've done that a lot. Kind of be pushing it out of your face, be pushing it behind your back. Really just like, don't force these photos. Don't be like holding your hair out like this, like, you know, because that's awkward. Like, it's not natural. The biggest tip in like taking good photos, I think, is to make them look natural, because you really just like a forced photo is like a forced smile is not, it's not authentic, and it's not gonna look good because it's not like, it's not actually you. It's like this fake thing. So definitely make it authentic. The best way to do this, I think, is to just be like playing with your hair and like doing things like this and kind of doing things you do naturally, pulling your hair behind your head, all of those things, and then having someone take a ton of pictures while you do that, and then you'll probably get like a cool shot in there. Those are my biggest tips for posing for pictures. Those are all of my ideas. Of course, I'm always thinking of new ones and I'm always doing new poses, so if you guys want to keep up to date with these kind of things, you should definitely follow me on Instagram. I'll put a little like thing up here to show you my feed and everything. But yeah, you should definitely follow me there, because that is like my go-to. Like my blog and YouTube are like huge for me, but like everything on Instagram is like a little more easy and accessible, so it goes there first before anything. It would mean so much to me if you guys would subscribe to my channel, since I'm so new to YouTube. I'm still learning. It's so much fun. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.